Welcome to the WanderLearn show. I'm your host, Tapon, and in this episode, I have two guests. One of them is Sym Blanchard, who's been on the show many times, and the second one is his girlfriend or sweetheart, Joan Chan. And we talk about various topics on this show, and it's going to be a three-part series, so enjoy this particular episode with Sym and Joan. And don't forget to become a Substack subscriber of my new Substack newsletter at ftapon.substack.com to get rewards, to get cool latest news, as well as this podcast and anything else that I put out on a weekly basis. Thank you again. Appreciate your support and spread the word. Welcome to the WanderLearn show. I'm your host, Tapon. I am back here with Joan Chan and Sym Blanchard. We are discussing their crazy lives that they and their travels and all that kind of stuff today. First, let's talk about earthing. So you've had, Joan, some accidents, some bicycle accidents and car accidents.
I had two major car accidents that jolted my body violently.
Okay.
And kind of shook up on my whole body.
I'm sorry. How old were you when that happened?
Oh, I was in 60s.
Okay.
It happened.
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. And 2 years apart.
Interesting. And it was in the Bay Area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, thank you. But then when I was 58 years old, I learned to ride bike. I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So that same year, I fell off the bike and I fractured the left spine.
Ouch.
Yeah. And when I fell on the head, so my neck got crunched. And I flipped. That's how I got.
Was it on a dirt path?
It was just a hard
concrete
gravel. What do you call it? Asphalt.
Okay, asphalt.
Asphalt, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was in hospital for 6 days.
Wow.
And I had a brace that goes from my neck to waist for 3 months.
And when did that is in your late 50s?
That was when I was 58 years old.
58, okay.
Yeah. So result of that, I had a lot of issues. My neck, my head was constantly pulsating, and I had a neck pain. And then I was a long distance runner for many, many years.
She did 10 marathons with the Boston Marathon also.
4 marathons, including one Boston Marathon. So I had a leg issue, my left leg issue, all the way whole leg, the back of my leg would just collapse. And I couldn't walk. I could hardly walk. And I love to hike. And I had to give up my running because of that. And I couldn't even hike. I went to 4 different sports medicine orthopedic doctors. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. First doctor thought I had a meniscus tear. And he wanted to do surgery, but he wasn't confident. So he said he wanted me to have a second opinion with one of his colleagues. So I did. And the second doctor said, well, if first doctor wants to have a surgery, I'm okay with that. I wasn't satisfied. So I wanted a third opinion. So third doctor gave me cortisone shots on my knees, which helped for 4 months. And it wore out. So I got a second shot, only lasted for 2 months. And so then he referred me to fourth doctor, which prescribed me a Movic, which is very strong anti-inflammatory medication, can tear up the stomach. Wow. And my primary care doctor said, well, you can't be on that for too long. And I was desperate. I was in tears every day. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't run. I couldn't hike. I could barely walk. And I missed my friends that I was
active with.
Yeah, I was hiking 3 or 4 times a week with.
Right.
So what I was doing, I was going crazy, staying home here by myself.
And this was not even during COVID.
It wasn't during the COVID, actually.
Oh, it was? Okay.
It was during the COVID, yeah. So I would bake cookies and cakes and make a chocolate dip, strawberries, and go meet my friends at the end of the trail.
Right. So you can connect.
Yeah, just to connect and just to talk and just to make me feel a little better, But physically, I wasn't better. And I used to think it was from running long distance, but now that I'm thinking about it, whenever I go these hikes in different parts of a country where it's so beautiful, I'm so happy. I would be jumping up and down with the young people, to take uh, for the photo ops. And I wonder that's got something to do with my
Maybe.
my leg issue. But anyway, I was desperate to find some kind of cure. I didn't know what to do. And one day I was group texting with my siblings. And my youngest brother, who lives in Korea, told me about this earthing.
Earthing.
Earthing, yes, or grounding.
Okay, grounding.
Yeah, earthing or grounding. And my sister, who lives in Maryland, sends me an earthing video. So I watched it, but I was kind of skeptical.
Right. I mean, it sounds kind of
woo-woo. Yeah. Well, also, before that, I saw a young guy walking, hiking in trail, barefoot, and I thought, what a crazy guy.
Yeah.
And then I saw Meetup posted a couple of barefoot hiking. And I thought, what a crazy bunch of people.
Right.
Well, I became the one.
You became crazy.
I became one of the crazy one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so I was skeptical, but I went online and I did some research, and it had so many positive reports. And the video I watched was fascinating. So I thought, what do I got to lose?
But so describe it, Sym, what earthing is. That it seems like you just walk barefoot on earth.
If you can, on earth.
Yeah, barefoot walking on natural ground.
Okay.
You don't want to walk on.
Have you tried this, Sym?
Yeah.
Yes,
and I love it on baseball infields.
Yeah.
That's about as tough as I get. They have little granules that help massage your feet, but it's not really rough, but it's a good workout.
He loves it. Yeah. So
I like that.
Well, I have a baseball field near my house, so I thought I'd give it a try.
Okay.
So I went out, started walking in the baseball field in the diamond with the little granules. First 10 minutes I was walking, I could feel my left hip, the tension just draining from my left hip. And I go, whoa, this is amazing. And so I walked for 2 hours.
But what's most amazing is that you were skeptical.
I was very skeptical, but I thought, when you're desperate, you try anything.
Sure.
So I said, what do I got to lose?
Of course.
I should give it a try.
Right.
So I walked out. I went there. I started walking. I couldn't believe it how first 10 minutes of walking, I could just actually feel the tension releasing.
Wow.
So I said, this is amazing. So I walked for 2 hours, came home, and I said, I wonder what happens if I didn't take my Mobit tonight. So I skipped the Mobit that night. I woke up next morning. I didn't feel 100% healed, but I feel so much better. I could actually function without the Mobit.
Right.
So this is great.
Yeah.
So I kept going every day. I went out every day for 2 hours. And that last Mobit that I took was May 31st, 2023. And I have not taken it. It's been 2.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so do you think it's the placebo effect, or are you not sure?
No, actually, because, our human body has a lot of positive electromagnetics that causes inflammations. And the natural ground's got a negative electromagnetics. So when you touch your naked skin with your natural ground, you can neutralize.
Do you need to do it for 2 hours?
I've read in somewhere that 2 hours is sufficient, but you don't have to do 2 hours. Sometimes I only get to do an hour or half an hour, but it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Sometimes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So let's say if you have you flown from somewhere far away and you have a really bad jet lag, go stand in the natural grass or the natural dirt for 15 minutes, you feel better.
Sometimes I drive cross country, have driven a long ways, and I get back issues and sometimes sciatica. And when I go out in earth, after about half an hour, 45 minutes, it's all gone.
And do you actually have to walk or can you just stand?
You can stand or sit.
It doesn't matter?
You can just go lay naked on the grass if you like.
Okay.
Some doctors tell you to go lay on the grass naked.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
But-
if you have a nice soft grass, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But walking's good. Yeah.
I like walking.
Well, you get the bonus of exercise.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It's become quite a tradition in South Korea. They set up whole parks now where they
Yeah.
put clay paths
Well,
and
so
for miles.
yeah, so the local whiskey company CEO, I guess went to walk on that mountain one day, and he saw a young woman walking with the high heels and was struggling. So he gave his shoes to a young woman. He walked home barefoot, and he said he felt so good. He slept the best that night, and so he started walking barefoot. And so he decided to put this miles and miles of earthing trail for people to walk. So if you go to Seoul, Daejeon, Seoul, called Gaejeok Mountain, it's a Gaejeoksan. You go there, it's miles and miles of a soft clay that he put in for with the complete with the shoe racks and a washing station.
Wow.
It's amazing. I took Sim there, and he really loved
There
it.
were
He
like
enjoyed it.
50 tour buses that
Right.
all lined
Yeah.
up.
Hey, wait a
and
second.
Hundreds of people that were.
Yeah.
Sim, you and I went to Madagascar and we called it Madagascar.
I know. Should have been heaven.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean-
that would have been really good. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So anyway, I went there July 2023 by myself to celebrate my 70th birthday with my siblings, and my brother took me there. There was a lot of people at the time. I took Sim last year in April, and my brother took us there. Now they bring people by the bus load,
yeah.
tour bus.
Wow.
They had we count about 50 tour buses
Wow.
last year. I was astounded. Yeah, it was
Wow.
amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that earthing cannot solve? Like what would you say this is perfect for earthing and this really is not going to be affected by it?
I really don't know exactly
Like what are the limits?
what is the limit, and I don't know if it's for everybody. It might not be for everybody.
But just try it.
Yeah, just try it.
You can't get hurt.
It's for me. It was magical, actually.
Right.
After about 3 or 4 months of walking 2 hours almost every day, one by one, all my pain went away. So today I live a pain-free life.
Right.
I don't have a neck pain, and I had a second COVID shot on my left arm. It was painful for a whole year, over a year. Yeah, and it went away. And I used to wake up with the numb, tingling hands. That's gone. And believe it or not, I'm 72 and I still go through menopause, hot flashes. When I do earthing regularly, I don't have that issue. And when I don't do for a few days, I could feel that hot flash coming.
That's fascinating because I thought menopause was in their 50s.
I know most
typical.
people are, but
what
Yeah.
you didn't did your menopause just last for 10, 20 years?
yeah, it's been for 20 years.
Okay, got it. I didn't know that it could even
Yeah,
be possible.
yeah.
And it was
It's possible.
perimenopause, is that before menopause?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
And
possible.
Is
Yeah.
there something called postmenopause? Is there something?
I'm still going through a sort of.
Well, no, you're still in the thick of it.
Yeah.
But
And-
that's the challenge while we're traveling is to
Yeah,
find
we
places
can-
she can earth
yeah,
because she really which is kind of neat.
Why could that be so hard? You would think that just any earth. I mean, there's
There-
earth in Manhattan.
Yeah, we were in Hanoi. There was no earth.
No
at
place
all,
to.
no place
Yeah,
to go.
it's all cemented or very jungly, and
Or you can't really walk.
you can't really walk.
So,
yeah.
but I think earthing might be hard if you need to walk. But if you just want to stand on earth,
Stand or
guess
stand,
you
that's
could-
fine.
you
Yeah,
could
if
find
you
it.
don't want to do
But you wanted
anything.
like a decent trail.
Yeah.
And
Then
she
there
loves
might
to hike, and we need to get the
yeah,
exercise. so-
exactly.
Right. You get grumpy if you don't have it.
I can bite off his head if I. No, I'm just kidding. But no, the ocean beach is a really good place
Yeah.
to go.
Ocean beach.
Yeah.
Any ocean.
Any ocean because the salt water is good for you.
Okay.
She loves the
Yeah.
pebbles on the French
Yeah,
Riviera.
and when we were in Monte Carlo, there pebbles about this big,
Mm.
and it was wonderful. He didn't like it, but I loved it. Well, I'm kind of I graduated with the little tiny granules. Now I like a little sharp, little rough, pebbles and gravels. It massages my feet. It feels so good. After I walk for about 2 hours, I clean my feet and put the shoes on. My feet feel like they want to dance.
Yeah.
That feels so good.
It's a massage.
Yeah.
Wow. And so that's a very good tip. I mean, is there anything that you would recommend, some resource that you would recommend somebody's listening to this saying, hey, this is what you should look into if you want to do earthing?
Yeah, well, I mean, they should gradually start from, sandy beach or baseball diamonds, Those are the good place to start. I wouldn't recommend anybody just walking hard gravels and sharp rocks, because that's not easy. Yeah, he
Which
never
I've done.
does that.
Well, I've done it, and I don't want to do it anymore.
He takes the 2 steps and he's done.
Yeah, I go, nope.
Yeah. But there were some friends there who tried, and some still practice, not every day, but they do whenever they can. Some don't. And one of my girlfriend, she had a tendonitis in her elbow. She will go walk on her backyard to water her garden. And also there was a products that you can buy. Earthing mats and pads and sheets. Yeah. She bought an earthing mat, and she would wrap her arm with the mat. She says her tendonitis all gone. Wow. Which is amazing.
There's good videos.
There's called earthing.
Just Google it
And the man who discovered this earthing used to bury cables, and his name is Clint Ober, Ober. Clint is the first name, and he accidentally discovered while he was burying the cables underground. So he's got a book and video out.
I read a book that is talking about how important it is to connect with nature.
Yeah.
And earthing is such a simple activity.
It is.
Especially if you're not needing to necessarily walk a long way.
Yeah.
If you just want to stand or walk in circles in a small area.
Do that, yeah.
That it's so important for, I think, you focus a lot, Sym, on long-term health.
Yes.
And connecting with nature is something that you practice very well. And I think earthing is just a component of that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You're in with the trees and the forest, and if you're earthing
or the
at the
beach.
same time.
Oh,
the beach is fabulous.
Anywhere in nature, really.
Yeah. I just love being in nature anywhere. Yeah.
You could be even in the Mojave, or walking through sand.
Yeah.
Yeah. The beach is especially good because if you're at salt water, it has additional conductivity. And you get a lot of good exercise doing it.
Well, that's it. So thank you so much. On our next podcast, we will talk about children and the experience of raising them, because I always find it so funny, how people tried the same thing and get different results. Thank you for listening all the way to the end of this WanderLearn show. I am now using Substack.com to deliver my podcast and weekly newsletter, so please subscribe to my free Substack newsletter by using the link in the show notes. Or, if you've got a good memory, browse to ftapon.substack.com. Why ftapon? Well, it's my first initial and my last name. In fact, whatever social media app you use, including YouTube, if you search for ftapon, you'll find me. So connect with me. My website is also ftapon.com. Do you have an idea, question, or comment? Leave me an anonymous voicemail at speakpipe.com/ftapon. Lastly, become a WanderLearner by joining my paid subscriptions on Substack or patreon.com/ftapon. Wherever you join, I will reward you regularly. Tell your friends to subscribe to the WanderLearn Show. If you review the WanderLearn Show, I'll share your review on a future episode. This is Francis Tapon, encouraging you to wander and learn.